Hey everyone, it's autumn and that means it's Guitar Summit time. So last week I visited Germany for the first time ever and I went to the Guitar Summit and it was an absolute blast. It was a great event which had something for absolutely everyone. There were metal guitars, local builders, boomer guitars galore, masterclasses from epic famous people, live performances, and most importantly, I got to meet up with people I've known for ages and I've never met, whilst making epic new friends as well. At the Guitar Summit, the atmosphere is electrifying, but the best bit, the event is silent. Every booth at the summit had either an amp modeler or a unit with headphones, so you basically could play to your heart's content without disturbing anybody else. That was great for my ears. It meant I wasn't shouting over loud noises to try and talk to people, and it was also easier to record audio from when I actually did some filming of me playing guitar. The first thing I did on day one was just walk around the show and take it all in, just see what was going on, what it's all about. When I got to the Ibanez booth, I bumped into my good friend Kalen from 6 String TV.
You're not very easy to miss.
We had a nice little chat. We said hello in person. We've never actually met in person yet. We were then joined by our good buddy Christian, who told me that in the programme, I was listed as doing an event with Driftwood amplifiers. To tell you the truth, I wasn't actually incredibly prepared for that event. Then I made it my absolute mission to go find their booth and discuss what our plan of action was. So when I met up with the guys at Driftwood, we talked about what our plan of action was, how we want to go about it. I said, let's do a song, talk about the pedals a bit, cut to the Driftwood event. 4:45, we're heading upstairs, we're getting ready. The event was great. I played a few songs by Cellosis, we talked through the preamp pedal and its many uses. There is actually a link in the bio if you want to watch the whole thing. I was lucky enough to have somebody film it and they posted the entire video, so link in the description, check it out and see what you think. Now the Driftwood event's over, it's back to what we were originally here for. Let's find my dream guitar. But first, breakfast. So the great thing about the Guitar Summit is there's such a wide range of independent builders that make such interesting and unique guitars. On day 2, I met up with an Italian builder who has some incredibly interesting designs, and we did a nice little video with them. Stay tuned for a video on that coming very soon. We then spent the rest of the day hunting for dream guitars. So we spent the day wandering around the 3 floors to find as many guitars as we could to film this video of the dream guitars. There was so much choice, and the great thing is it's so relaxed. Everyone was pretty much super welcoming and said, yeah, you can play whatever you want, you can film, you can record. It was amazing. But there was one guitar I actually had my eye on, and there's no way they're gonna let me try this. I mean, I'd never be able to play this, there's absolutely no way. I could only really lust after it behind its Perspex casing, so the hunt for the dream guitar would have to continue, and I'd have to find a substitute. I got to see my good friend Vander Mage. I tried their absolutely epic creations. I've had them on the channel before and it was such a pleasure to see him and record some videos with him as well. I tried out Hapas for the first time ever.
Yeah! Where's Robert?
And that was such an experience. It was so cool to meet a fellow Metallica fan and play their guitars. They were super light, super chewy, thick metal tone. They basically had everything that a metal fan could like. I am now hooked. I've known about Hapas for a while now, but I've never actually had the chance to play them or see them in person, and I would absolutely recommend them to any metal fan. I checked out the Rough booth. They were great. I got to meet Yo and Jan in person. He was lovely. I watched him do 2 songs. We all wore these headphones that made it silent so no one else could hear, but they were like synced up via Bluetooth, and he played absolute face-melting, shreddy songs and they were great. My good friend Hellbag Daryl from Instagram was there also.
It's one of your guitars. Oh yeah, just like one guitar playing.
Sweatband.
Because the goal was to have
Catch a pull.
And I spent a lot of the time on those 3 days obsessing over his Dean from Hell relic that was at the Driftwood booth, which he gave to Marek. Hit him up if you want to make your own relic Dean from Hell or any Dean ML Dimebag inspired guitars. I got to see my friend Mark from Aristides. I tried out some of their guitars, a 9-string which absolutely blew my mind. I got to play some Mayonnaise guitars, I played some Aria, I played some Cork guitars. The whole summit had so much to choose from, and there is a dream guitar basically for everyone, so next year let's see what we can find there as well. A new builder that I'd never actually heard of was MGH Guitar. They're based in Germany and they were epic and pointy, basically everything a metal guitarist like me could want. I tried a few models and I loved every single one of them. Let's see if we can get one sent over to the Jamie Slade studio and we can do some more reviews with those ones. I played Nolly's bass and I got to meet the CEO Sheldon Dingwall. He was super lovely, super friendly. I had a nice chat with him about their bass guitars and the basses were awesome. I played them for a bit as well. It definitely bombs. But a bass is not what I'm here for. I'm here for my dream guitar. I got to meet Daniel from Licklerm Audio in person. Epic guy, lovely to finally meet him and try out his new amp that's being built as well. Stay tuned for that one. Then I was stopped for a selfie by a fan, which was lovely. And I stalked Kalen 6-string again on the Harley Benton booth.
Oh, yeah, you got me this time, cool.
So it was the last day, getting ready to go home, doing a bit of filming. You know how it is. I had to go and say goodbye to my dream guitar. So I headed around to the Ibanez booth, and then this happened. As you can see by my face, I'm absolutely blown away. I'm allowed to play it, let alone touch it. Now the reason why this is a dream guitar is because it's so rare. It's a PS77BON, which means Brilliance of Now. It's a swirl. There's not very many of these in the world, and if you get to see one, you'll be very lucky if you also get to touch one, let alone play one. Now I've played Pias before in the past, and I don't know if it was the swirl or there's something different, but it felt different, and it sounded amazing. It was such a dream come true to be able to play my dream guitar at the Guitar Summit 2023. So that was it. I couldn't believe it. I was starstruck. I got to play my dream guitar and then I got to go home. Thanks to everyone who put on the event. Thanks to everyone for making it such a great time. Thank you Stefan Killerman most especially for inviting me and hooking it all up. It was absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to go next year. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section what your favourite bit was. What's your dream guitar and have you actually got to play it as well? And if you're new to the channel because of this video, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because when I post new videos, you'll be notified. Thank you everyone and I'll see you guys very soon.